Hi people, Morino Ravenberg here again. I'm going to discuss, as the header already states, or the title of this video, Baphomet or Baphomet. The T is generally speaking silent, so I'm going to stick with Baphomet. I'm used to pronouncing it more flat, Baphomet. So in any case, yeah, here goes. This is an article that I wrote back in the day, 2 years ago, April the 6th, 2018. That's when I shot the majority of my videos, and I think I wrote the majority of my articles as well, specifically spirit related. As you already know, I've covered a wide array of spirits and topics that a lot of people have not looked into, but it's okay, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I'm just going to read off of my article like I usually do, and I'm going to elaborate where necessary. But this video is going to be a short one, more short and straight to the point as usual. The research files, volume LXXI. I can't remember exactly what Roman numerals, Bottom line is the research files, Baphomet. It's Baphomet's turn to be written about. What do I know about him off the top of my head? That he was an entity worshipped by the Knights Templar in the Crusader time period, and that he is unjustly seen today or nowadays as a symbol for the devil, which doesn't exist. I have several links in my article, in this article. By the way, you can see the article. You can read the article in the description below. The link is placed therein. And within the article itself, as usual, there are links that you can click that elaborate on the things I say. For example, the fact that the devil doesn't exist. I have a separate video on that. Now it's time for facts about Baphomet from an occult perspective. He is lunar, Cancer, 8 degrees cunning. I repeat, Baphomet is lunar. Baphomet is a lunar spirit. Okay, specifically 8 degrees in Cancer. The 8 degree, the key word to keep in mind with 8 degrees is cunning. Cunning as in skilled, versatile, etc. And quite the skilled one. Does well in matters of clairvoyance, money, and good fortune. So yeah, you heard it. What Baphomet has to offer the average person is money, clairvoyance, and good fortune. Interesting story too from back in the day as a beginner. I remember when mastering astral traveling, seeing Baphomet once hovering above my physical body while being in astral form. I didn't know what it meant back then, and honestly don't know now even. I can merely speculate, but it's not worth to spend time, let alone resources, on finding out. Most likely a preview of things to come, or he was just drawn to me due to the magical activity. Baphomet can frequently be seen displaying the arm signs for as above, so below. Most people out there are familiar with the whole sign of the quote-unquote devil, a statue where you've got a half man, half goat creature pointing with one finger up and one finger down. Yeah, that half man, half goat creature is Baphomet, and of course the devil doesn't exist, like I explained already in the video that's linked in the article, that the devil is a made-up notion made up by the church to just terrify people, to rally to their cause, and to basically draw people to them, to protect them from the so-called evil force. I mean, evil spirits and malevolent spirits exist. Evil does exist in the world, but the devil itself is just a made-up notion. That's all. So the devil doesn't exist, okay? There is no individual creature called the devil, spiritual creature called the devil. Generally speaking, I would say that there might be an egregore, since so many people believe in the devil, but still, no. In this case, this is an exceptional situation based on the nature of the case itself. So no egregore is created that turns into a creature called the devil, a spirit. So there is no spirit called the devil. Satan is not the devil. Satan is an infernal spirit, and so on and so forth. In any case, it's the same thing with Baphomet, okay? Baphomet was simply used as an icon for representing satanic activities, and I think the Satanic Church, mind you, the Satanic Church also uses Baphomet. Bottom line is that he's just that. He's just used as a symbol for as above, so below, and a symbol for self-empowerment, which is labeled as Satanism within modern society. But it's just that, okay? Baphomet has no relation to evilness whatsoever. Yeah, aside from what I mentioned in the article, Baphomet has also told me that he is an amalgamation of energies, to put it like that. And therefore you can label him a pagan god. Let's just say a self-created pagan. Pagan gods are self-created by default. but he means a pagan god with egregore-like attributes. So he is essentially an egregore, but he's created from multiple sources and energies. He has no previous background, as in he was worshipped by others before the knights came across him, so to speak. The knights are the one that created him as a spirit, he says. He's speaking right now, and I'm just paraphrasing. I'm saying what he's saying. I'm relaying the message, which I can already confirm based on my well-developed intuition that it is accurate. He has no reason to lie as usual. No. In any case, yeah, Baphomet, that's what he pretty much says. So that hence the versatility. As you can see, it all aligns well with each other. A lot of pagan gods or a lot of self-created spirits, not officially egregores, let's just say empowered spirits, such as Baphomet. He says the Knights Templar, they empowered him by giving him gifts of wealth, riches, and also swords and in relation for protection in battle and warfare, and being victorious over their enemies, as well as wealth and resources or resourcefulness, you name it. The whole as above so below thing simply refers to the dualistic nature of the universe, the way that God created the world. Everything has a polar opposite in existence. So plus has minus, minus has plus, and it just goes on. This is a universal concept. It's simply Kabbalistic in nature. But he has no specific relation to this. They simply used him to represent the as above so below. For the rest, that's it, okay? So yeah, Baphomet, you can consider him a pagan god, but not in a traditional context that, for example, you had some kind of pagan culture or pagan civilization that worshipped him. That's what he means, he says. The Knights Templar primarily, were the primary source of his energy back in the day, and most of them don't exist anymore, of course, and he has very few followers, okay? Very, very few, he says, if any, so to speak. So yeah, that's it in relation to Baphomet. For the rest, there's nothing else, and he says he welcomes new followers, but also he obviously wants serious followers. He doesn't like people that aren't serious. If you're going to work with him, then actually be serious about it. But he also accepts people that only want to work with him superficially. He'll take whatever he can, as long as the person meets his standards. The person is just to a certain point, as in having at the very least a decent amount of morals and what have you, okay, and whatnot. So yeah, that's it, okay. So again, Baphomet is lunar. He is a pagan god whose primary source of creation was the Templar Knights, the Knights Templar, and the Crusaders back in the day. He's lunar. He covers multiple things: wealth, clairvoyance, good fortune. Corresponds to 8 degrees in Cancer, and the rest I already mentioned. So that's it. In any case, I'll see you guys later. Bye.